What's up, everybody? Welcome back to On My Mind. How you guys doing today?
Hi, I'm amazing today, just in case you guys were wondering. And the topic that we're going to talk about today, Marcus, is I want to know at what point when you're dating a person do finances come up? So like how much they make, what's their debt to income ratio?
Okay, stop. Why the fuck?
All of that.
Why?
I need to know.
Why do you do? Why?
I need to-
Why?
We're going to buy a house together someday.
Someday, okay.
Listen.
Okay, so
those
at what
things matter.
point? At what point in time do you need to know the debt to income ratio?
As soon as I know about your finances, like that's one of the questions.
I need you to.
Because everybody knows
I need-
it. Everybody knows their debt to income ratio.
Do you?
Yes. I'm not gonna tell you like, oh, you gotta be dating me and stuff.
Oh, for real?
I'm not just gonna tell you.
I don't know mine, but that's probably because I don't got any debt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where the bag at?
But that includes your mortgage and such.
Okay, so I got a little bit of that.
See, everybody's got
You know what
some
I'm
of
saying?
that. So what I want to know is like, how crappy are your financials? Like, do you have
Like, do you want to know somebody's
management?
credit score?
I do, because you're not gonna come into this relationship with a 300. Because what are we gonna do? Live
Is
outside?
that
Live on
possible?
the It's possible. Like I'm not living that life. We're not gonna be renting for the rest of our life in a crappy apartment
Okay.
unit. So at what point in your relationships has financials come up?
So I kind of think that you know off the bat kind of like what the deal is. Because I feel like sometimes people try to stunt a little
Correct.
too hard.
Correct.
And then I also feel like there's people who expect you to pay for fucking everything.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because we already covered
Why are
this
you
with
looking
your
at me
ass.
sideways?
Because we already know what
You're
buckets
rude.
you fall in.
Continue.
So, you know, I think you kind of get like a little bit of a gist, and I think it's important at the beginning to always just kind of navigate like the small pieces of finance, like who's going to pay for what, and you kind of see how people handle things.
So that's how you enter your financial conversation?
No, I think that's how, like at the beginning, I'm not going to ask somebody what their fucking debt to income ratio is on the third date, on the first, second,
not
third
the third.
date.
But what if you like love them?
I
What
probably
if you
don't love you. I probably don't love you on date number 3.
Some people are in love by date 3. And what if like things like, okay, so we've had friends and I have family members who have gotten married very, very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so let's say fake scenario, I meet Marcus and Marcus is a hetero, as he keeps saying.
Mm-hmm.
And
I would fuck her.
we've gone 3 dates.
Mm-hmm.
And by the 3rd date, we're like, oh my God, I love you. I want to be with you.
Okay.
Is it then time to have that conversation? Or is it when I'm like, let's be in a relationship?
So I guess my question for you though is if you've gone on 3 dates with somebody and you're so in love with them and you feel like you're gonna marry them, if they're like, I have a 300 credit score, are you gonna be like, oh, not gonna marry you?
Correct.
Okay,
These are
so
facts. Like
you
you need
not-
to work. You need to go and rehab your finances.
So you go and take a year and then you come back around.
Come back when that.
So you're not gonna marry for love.
Not for 300s. Credit score of 300.
What about love?
What about love?
What if you went on 3 dates, you fell in love, you were like, I'm gonna marry you. You know what I'm saying?
300 is ridiculously low.
300 is really low, but you could also teach them how to get to that 4, then that 5.
I would
6, 7,
recommend
8.
like my financial manager.
Right, but you can't date him while you're doing that.
He ain't got no money. Like with what money, Marcus?
So what did you guys do on the first 3 days?
That's what I'm questioning right now.
I don't know. You
I say okay, this is the thing. So when I'm dating a person, right?
Okay.
Okay, so we go on, let's say 10 dates.
Okay.
Then we decide, okay, we're exclusive.
Yep.
Then we decide, okay, I love you. Before the I love you comes, I still want to know like your financial management because that also matters in a little bit. That's a turn on to me. A person who has got like
You are shallow.
sound,
You are
but that's not shallow. That's real life.
I understand that money matters. I understand that money is important, and I understand that money helps you buy your houses and everything like that.
These are facts.
But like you kind of have the position of I'm gonna stop it if you shallow.
Why is that shallow? It's not realistic because okay,
it's
so
a
then
journey. It's a
every time
journey.
we go and buy something, I'm the only one that can like put my name down for everything.
You can have bad credit and have cash though.
Yeah, that's true. But I would need to know like how much cash.
Okay, so you want to know that on the 10th date, you're willing to be like, okay, here's my entire portfolio. These are my assets. This is my 5-year plan.
No, I just want to have a conversation. I don't need to like see it, but you're gonna tell me.
Okay.
And then hopefully, if you lied, you probably got whatever time we decide to get super serious to get your shit together.
Okay, and so now let me ask you this:
Okay.
What is an acceptable? Okay, you go on 3 dates with somebody and you decide to engage in this conversation about finance because that is the benchmark for either never talking to the motherfucker ever again. or if you're going to marry them, right?
Uh-huh.
So what number do they have to, what do they say, 600?
It's kind of low, but it could be rehab, but 300 is like the lowest that you can go, I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either, but
I don't know.
I would prefer you to start
Yeah.
like, you know, good credit, like maybe 750.
Oh, you want to just, as long as they're like in like the yellow green part of it.
I like green, but I guess I'll
mean,
accept yellow.
We know you like it.
But this is the thing, right? Money is fleeting, yes.
Mhm.
Credit score is not necessarily indicative of like you being the richest person.
Yep.
And so for me, what I want to be able to see, and which is what your credit score shows, is that you have been responsible throughout your life as a creditor, at least in the last however long it takes, maybe
Yeah.
a year or the last 2 years, to show that you've been financially responsible. It doesn't necessarily translate to you being a multimillionaire and etc. I just want to see that you don't have bad habits, so that if something were to happen and we were together, and then you have shitty financial management, that's a problem, because money is fleeting, but the way that you manage it, I want you to be responsible.
But-
That's my family.
Sure, but life is not perfect either.
No.
What if somebody had a really, really hard year? They got hit by COVID-19, couldn't get a job again, and now they haven't been able to keep up with their bills, so they're getting hit time and time
But
again.
that's a very like unique factor,
and,
right?
and
Like
how fast can your credit fall though?
I don't know.
You know
I
what
think
I'm
it's
saying?
very fast.
Right. So think about that. If it can fall very fast,
I guess I
and
didn't
you
think
miss,
about COVID.
you
COVID
should-
just took a lot of people out, didn't it?
and probably some fine dudes too.
Ooh, I like the fine ones.
Right?
Oof.
You know what I mean?
Okay, well, I
so
guess
would you? Okay, fine. All right. Gotcha. Now,
Okay, I can't stand you. Continue.
would you, at that point though, be willing to work with that person and
Yes.
hear them out on their story?
Yes, because I know that like, you know, people will, if they file for bankruptcy, I believe that that lowers your score as well.
Okay.
I think there's a lot of factors, right,
Okay,
that play into
yeah.
that. And I understand like COVID is it's a shit show, right?
I can't wait
What-
to meet who you date.
He's gonna be this amazing, financially stable, phenomenal man. I'm ready. Come and find me. I'm here, ready for you, waiting, holding out.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm amazing. Because here's the thing:
She
I'm not
cool.
willing to ask anybody to bring something to the table that I'm not bringing as
Okay.
well.
Are you gonna be willing to share mutually?
You know, yes, but what ideally would be amazing for Nadej would be if, you know, we had like separate account, but one like joint account, but I like kept my money over here,
Yeah.
and then we kept his money and my little money in the middle.
So you want two accounts, a joint account and a Nadej account.
Correct.
Shallow. You see what I'm saying?
Why is that shallow and strategic?
Selfish, shallow.
I'm the least
Once
selfish
again,
person I know.
we come to the end of the video asking, what is wrong with Nadej?
I'm perfect. I don't see the problem.
You guys, tell her about herself, please.
How amazing I am.
Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Please help her out. Let her know what's up.
I'll see you guys, and I'll look forward to the positive feedback.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
I don't think we answered the question.
We did not, but it was really funny.